In the beginning, there was no form, no sound, only the primordial silence, the womb of infinity, pulsing with potential. And then Elohim saw the light, not as one who looks at something outside oneself, but as one who awakens within the very dream of existence. Bayar Elohim Etha or Kitov. And God saw the light, that it was good. In that instant, the universe breathed consciousness for the first time. The light was not merely brightness. It was perception. It was the awakening of the divine essence reflected in the mirror of the cosmos. Seeing, in Hebrew, Ra, means perceiving with the soul, recognizing the inner truth of something. When Elohim sees, he does not merely observe, he understands. He witnesses himself emerging in matter, revealing himself as pure consciousness. And thus, Hor, the light, is not a physical beam. It is wisdom that dissipates forgetfulness. It is the silent radiance of presence that permeates everything. Ki Tov, that it was good. Tov is not just good. It is that which vibrates in harmony, perfectly aligned with divine purpose. Everything in balance with the whole is, by nature, good. But consciousness does not arise without contrast. And so Elohim separates the light from the darkness. Bayabdel Elohim Bain Aor Ubein Achoset. And God separated between the light and the darkness. It was not an act of rejection, but of discernment. Separation does not create duality. It creates perception. It is in the contrast between light and dark that consciousness learns to know itself. Light does not destroy darkness. It defines it. Darkness is the womb from which light is born, the raw matter where the spirit reflects to remember who it is. In ancient Hebrew wisdom, light and darkness were two faces of the same mystery. The first represented revelation. The second, potential yet to be revealed. Both sacred, both necessary. The text of Genesis does not describe only the creation of the world, but the creation of conscious perception within the world, the moment when the cosmos recognizes itself as alive and divinity awakens to its own presence. And then the mirror appears. The human, created in the image of Elohim, each being is a fragment of universal consciousness, a point of light living within the field of darkness, learning to discern, to love, to create. When you see, feel, and choose with awareness, you perform the same gesture of the primordial creator, separating light from darkness within yourself. Discernment is a divine act. It is choosing what vibrates in harmony with your purpose. It is recognizing what is already light within you, and what still awaits illumination with love. This inner separation is not judgment. It is birth. Light does not arise to condemn shadows, but to embrace them until they become clarity. When consciousness touches darkness, it does not destroy. It transforms. Chaos becomes order. Fear becomes wisdom. Ignorance becomes revelation. Seeing is creating, and every conscious gaze awakens a new universe. When God saw the light and called it good, He planted within us the code of conscious creation, the ability to see the world with discernment and to recognize hidden beauty in all forms. You are also Elohim, looking at the cosmos through your own eyes. You to see, separate, and create. Your thought is light in motion. Your emotion is energy shaping reality. Your choice is the point where infinity manifests in form. Therefore, living with awareness is the highest spiritual act. It means perceiving the divine spark in every moment, every gesture, every being. Recognizing the light within yourself is recognizing the whole. And when you see that light in another, separation disappears. The between bin becomes a field of unity. Light and darkness dance again in harmony, like inspiration and silence, like life and rest, like being and non-being. And so, Genesis 1-4 continues to echo through the centuries. And God saw the light, that it was good. Because every time someone awakens to their inner truth, this verse is fulfilled again. Every time someone chooses consciousness instead of reaction, creation begins anew. Every time you look within and say, "There is light in me," God sees, and the light is good once more. You are the light the Creator saw. You are the gaze through which the universe recognizes itself. And every breath you take is Genesis happening again. If this message resonated with you, consider supporting this journey. Leave a like, subscribe, and share this content with those who also seek consciousness. Let's expand this light. Not for vanity, but for purpose. We exist to remind each other of who we came to be. In the silence between one thought and another, creation still whispers the same secret. The light is good. Darkness is necessary. And consciousness is the space where both dance. And so, when God observed the light, saw you.